everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I am here with your February 1st, happy February 2020 daily tarot reading. In this reading, we're going to be picking up on the overall energy of the day, and I do agree with my friend Gregory Scott, who I love so much. He's another reader on YouTube, and how he says the first reading of the month a lot of the time tells you what the energy of the month will be like in total a lot. And I've come to see that be true. Now, we do have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups upright, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. And what's funny is that we know cups are emotions, how we feel, our intuition, the silent things, the invisible things that we don't pay attention to a lot, our happiness, but also our tears. So with the Knight of Cups being the first card out, and it's February, of course, we know that February is still very much Aquarius season, which is why I feel like we have a lot of the swords, which represent air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But we also have the Knight of Cups in the middle, saying that even though Aquarius season is continuing, we're dumping a shit ton of emotions on top of logic. And you know how that goes. Sometimes it's like you feel something, you think something, is like, what the hell is going on? So what I love is that the Knight of Cups is here. So this makes us compassionate, loving, over the top with how we feel and our emotions, very giving. But with all this swords energy around it, it's like, ooh, you better be careful who you're giving to. All right, so let's get into the reading. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. And so the Two of Swords in reverse for February 1st talks about being at a place of what the hell is going on. Like yesterday, I knew exactly what was going on, and today I am confused again. The Two of Swords is being at a place of not knowing what decision to make. And the best thing I tell you with this, when you are in emotion, you do not need to make a decision. Never act in emotion. I always tell myself that. I tell my friends that, because when you do, your vision gets cloudy, your thinking gets cloudy, and you make a bad decision. So the Two of Swords in reverse is saying, give it a rest. Don't go into February thinking you're going full throttle with things. Now, this is not the best day to make logical decisions, because the Two of Swords makes us anxious. It makes us confused, not knowing what direction we should be going. All right. I always think about this card. It reminds me of like somebody being in a dark forest, blindfolded. Yeah, it can be a little stressful, right? You don't know which way to go, what to do, but you could take the blindfold off. Your hands are still free. Relax. Take a step back. If you don't know where you're going, take a rest for the night. When the day breaks, get to traveling, okay? The Knight of Cups is here. So let's move on to the next card, which is saying if you trust your intuition, you can get anywhere. I know we've all been in those places to maybe where we were lost, and like literally lost, like our GPS goes out or something, and we have to intuitively figure out where the hell we're going. And we get there, and it's great. So I love that. I think that today with the Knight of Cups, you can be very generous. You can be loving, but just don't be generous and loving to people who have proved to you in the past that they talk crap behind your back and that they're not who they seem in front of you. They change when you're not around. The Knight of Cups, he's still learning. He's over the top. He thinks that he can just be nice and giving to everybody, and you can't. As much as I wish we could, we can't. When we become just think about it. You're dating someone and they're still growing. So you pacify him and you give him everything and you pay all his or her bills, and it's great. It's loving, right? But you're crushing that person. I know sometimes we think, oh, well, just do this, do what makes you feel good. And we should. We come to this life to be happy. But if you have this feel-good escapism every day of your life, and you have these rose-colored glasses on, and you think everybody is just nice in the world, or that every day should just be a day of leisure and fairy tale land, and, do whatever you want, be wherever you want to be. Like, after so long, life is going to smack the hell out of you. Because yes, we have those days of spirit and escapism and love and just, taking a break from the earth. But other days, most of the time we got to get to business. This is a world of the devil, like they say, when it comes to the tarot, Capricorn, government, rules, regulations. And yes, in all honesty, when we get to this higher place of spirituality, if you want to get around the government, you actually can. You can just, for the most part, you can. You can go into the wilderness. You can move to a different country to where you have more freedom. So don't get me wrong, this escapism that's here, that Pisces energy that's starting to come in, it definitely has a place in this world. Thank God for Pisces and their selflessness and their love of animals and the little things that don't have a voice. But we cannot stay in la la land all the time. Now, today is a day to where you can kind of escape because you don't need to make any harsh, major decisions. But you also better be careful. Stop forgiving. Forgive. Don't get me wrong. Today is a day to where you can definitely forgive, but don't jump back in a relationship. A person cheats on you 2 days ago. Now you want to forgive. You can forgive, but you better not jump back into a relationship. You think that person changed in 2 days? Pisces energy in its highest frequency forgives and gives you gratitude and, teaches you how to spiritually connect so that you don't make those decisions anymore. But they also understand that I should not endorse your behavior or take you back anymore. You've stabbed me in the back 3 times already. Lower level Pisces will keep taking you back time and time again, or getting obsessed and consumed with pain unconsciously. Or this escape world of drugs sometimes. Pisces finds a way to escape. Sometimes it's video games. Sometimes it's feeding themselves a false scenario with love. And in other times it's meditation, which is a better way of using this energy. Or inspiring people too. Pisces are amazing at saying the perfect thing when you need to hear it. But you can't, if we didn't have our legal system, if we didn't have rules and regulations, people would just be running around doing whatever the hell they want to do. Rules are important. Now, they are to be broken sometimes, and they are to be bent, and they are definitely to be revised, okay? But that's not the day for legal things. This is also the day you don't want to break the law, because the next card we have is the 7 of Swords in reverse, saying you will get caught. Cheat today if you want to. Your partner will find out. The 7 of Swords in reverse is either coming clean or either getting caught. Setting yourself right up in a trap. And don't allow, some of you are in a relationship with someone who is very sneaky and they watch you. They watch your every move, but they don't want you watching them. And they use those pretty blue eyes of the Knight of Cups, or brown eyes or green eyes, whatever eyes they have, to just, oh, baby, that was nothing. I'm sorry. And it's like, sorry? You stole my credit card and you ran my credit card bill up $300 without asking me. Well, I'm sorry, baby. I bought you a coat. A coat? The coat was $5. Don't fall for it today. What you see is not what you should believe. Today, you have to trust your intuition. Take a step back. Relax. Do something spiritual. Oh, it'll be an amazing day to do something spiritual. It'll be a great day to watch movies and do positive ways of escaping, not negative ways of escaping, like extreme drinking or drug use today. Oh my God, you can get to tripping and thinking about all kind of stuff. And or getting stuck in a trap. Today could be the first day you ever try whiskey and just get caught. So it's not to say you can't enjoy yourself. It's not to say you can't have a drink today. Today would actually be a great day to unwind. It's just watch how much you do. And if you have a habit of being an alcoholic or having issues in the past with situations like that, don't chance it today. Like they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. So do not be the insane one today. Be the highly spiritual in tune one who maybe just says something nice to someone or helps a little doggy that's, astray or something. So with that being said, have an amazing Saturday, and I will see you all tomorrow.